And we take you straight to the GovTech 2025 conference underway in Durban. Speaking now is Communications Minister Solly Malatsi. Let's listen in.
True meaning by discussions and interactions that will emerge from here are going to from words into actions and solutions. The true power of what we mean about using digital technologies to make life better, to improve the quality of services, and to spur us towards more innovation in the public sector and the private sector. There is no doubt that as a country we've equally made strides on our journey towards digital government. We've managed to expand connectivity, enabled the rollout of new technologies, and removed regulatory barriers that often limited investment and innovation. But if truth be told, the reality is that the challenges still remain, and these challenges prevent us from fully utilizing the great potential of a full and capacitated digital economy. The cost of connectivity remains disproportionately high for low-income households, and device affordability still remains a constraint. These challenges extend to government too. Our digital systems are still fragmented, and our data is not interoperable, leading to fragmented implementation of digital services and service delivery. To its full effect. It is a country wherein a young person, regardless of where they live, can access educational materials from the Department of Basic Education and higher learning online. To worry about the business competition at the click of a button, rather than traveling back and forth to avoid the story that Minister Nzimande so eloquently bemoaned here. It is in a country where each and every citizen can ultimately trust that government services are transparent, but to justify it through the effort service providers of government digitally. The medium-term development plan has set out 3 priorities for the 7th administration, and most of these are all known to all of us now, meaning driving inclusive growth and job creation, reducing poverty and tackling the high cost of living, and building a capable, ethical, and developmental state. It means putting all our work and resources towards lowering the barriers to market entry by making business registration, licensing, and compliance with regulations easier and less costly. It enables innovation by opening opportunities for small enterprises and entrepreneurs to access markets and to scale their solutions to broader audiences without so much the hassle of navigating the digital systems of a government. It is about creating entirely new job pathways in software development, digital services, data analysis, and ICT infrastructure. Digital platforms can make service delivery more efficient and cost-effective, and it means removing barriers that enforce our citizens to spend less time and money traveling to access government services and regenerating those towards uplifting their lives. Better data sharing between departments and entities reduces the duplication and wastage that has often characterized a large part of our government. And by using traceable and transparent digital systems in government expenditure, digital government can give systems and citizens the confidence that resources are used far more prudently. And it is important that in so doing, we guard our country and our systems from the infiltrations that can sacrifice the data sovereignty that Minister Nzimande spoke about. Because ultimately it is about ensuring that there is ethical use of data, and that all the new technologies do not infringe on our sovereignty as the state, but also do not risk harmful elements that can impact individual rights that citizens equally have. So it means that in the work that we do, that we have from public sector to private sector, from the NGO sector and academia, that we have to obsess ourselves with how we tap into our broad resources and leverage the collective talents that we have to propel South Africa to really get the best of what digital technologies can do and unlock what innovation can do in improving the overall quality of life. And none of this can happen without the resources and the talents that the private sector has, the political will that the public sector has, and has to consistently to catch up that, given the long anticipation that we have had for GovTech 2025, that we can use the next 3 days to come up with the partnerships, the innovations that are going to propel us towards breakthrough actions that will take our country forward. I think far too often we over-express what challenges are, knowing full well what those challenges are. And in this room and in the plenaries, we have the best minds and the decision makers that can make the difference that our country needs in order to have the breakthrough that we need. So I wish you all a successful 2025 GovTech, and look forward to participating in all the other plenary sessions that will be taking place. Thank you very much.